Hello and welcome back to Notch EV. I am here in Maine in a nice town called Damariscotta, and I am going to be doing something this weekend that I think will be really fun and a little bit of a different style video. If you're new here, this is an EV channel mainly, but fully, but it is also in this episode, we're going to be doing something a little bit more different where we're going to integrate sort of a challenge, a game of sorts to make this video more interesting. So this town right here, this is a nice quaint Maine town, and Maine is the home of Renys. Renys is kind of like a stores that just carries everything, and it's kind of a Maine staple, and it's like, think of like a cult classic of a movie. That's what it is for stores for Mainers. Now, to be fair, I'm not a Mainer. I am just adopted by a Maine family essentially, but I now know the joy of Renys. And as I'm standing here, I've seen a Rivian. We've got a Lightning right here coming up. I'm on this like busy bridge, but oh look, it's for old house renovation. So basically, Renys has this thing called the Renys Passport. And so I want to go to all of the Renys this weekend, all throughout Maine. And what it will do is be a kind of a showcase for driving the Gravity around, camping in the Gravity, being in super rural, beautiful little towns. So you'll kind of get a good rounded aspect of what it's like to drive an EV in a rural area, what it's like to go around Maine, and then also this fun challenge of collecting all the stamps for the passport. And I just think it gives purpose to a road trip, and I just think it'll be a lot of fun. So we're starting here in Damariscotta. This is like kind of like a small town. That's where I'm going to get lunch in a second. And I'm starting here mainly for one reason. This town is unique, and there's two Renys in it, which is weird. They're directly across the street from each other. So I'm going to start here. I'm going to get my passport, and I'm going to get the stamps, and we'll get two in this one town, and then we'll be driving all over Maine. It's something like 11 hours of driving. So we'll camp tonight somewhere, don't know where yet, and we'll see how this journey goes. But I think it's going to be fun, it's different, and it gives purpose to an EV road trip. And you guys are going to see, I think we're going to be sub-freezing tonight, possibly. So basically, yeah, we're going to test out the Gravity. We're going to test out camping. Still no camp mode, but we do what we can. And here you can see on the left here, this is the first Renys we're going to go to. Renys. This is going to be fun. This is the cult classic. Everything you could want out of Maine, this store offers. And I hope people see this all over the country, all over the world. But this is just such a fun, weird New England challenge. And I hope it's going to be a good weekend. And I hope I can actually finish this. Because if I can't, I don't know what to say. I'm going to do the whole thing in one weekend.
Oh, wow, in one weekend.
Yeah, so I'm just starting here today.
All right, yeah.
So that tomorrow I could be more rural at 9 a.m.
That's fair enough. Yeah, so this is the first Renys. This is our very first one.
Oh, this is the first store?
Yes, this is the very first Renys, that we ever had.
I didn't know that this was the first one.
Yeah, and so this is our passport that we have. It's a lot of fun. Each one will have kind of the store, and then a little excerpt about kind of the city and something about the store itself. This is also going to be the only town that you'll be able to find two Renys stores in.
Right.
Here's our stamp. Each store will have their own individual unique stamp. This is the main store one. And then we will stamp it, sign and date. On your 9th one, you'll be able to get a $10 Renny gift card and a free candy bar. And then on your 18th one, we'll be able to set you up for a tour of our warehouse that's right off in Newcastle.
Nice. Is the Portland store still open?
Yes, the Portland store will be closing at the end of December,
right.
So make sure to get that sooner rather than later.
Thanks for the great intro.
Yeah, no problem.
So in this store, there's a train up here above the register, and that's the founder, right?
Yep, that's our founder.
That's the founder, and there's a train in every store, so we'll go looking for those too. Okay, I got my first stamp, and like she said, she was so nice in there. Like she said, this is the only town with 2 Renys, and there it is right across the street. Can you see it? Zoom in. So we're going to Renys Underground now. We're off to a good start with very friendly people. Let's see, let's enter. All right, get a taste of Renys. So you get a little bit of everything in here. Let's go see. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. I am doing the Renys Passport.
Hey.
I just started across the street,
All right.
and I'm doing the whole thing this weekend.
All stores?
Yeah.
Good for you. Okay. A lot of stores.
So that's the underground.
This is the underground. Yes.
Look at that. That's funny. Okay. Thank you. Great start. We're doing good. If it goes like this the whole time, we're gonna have fun. So this is Damariscotta. This is a nice little town. This is where one of my friends lives. I started today in this town. I have to be able to get to all these Renys stores in one weekend, and they're only open, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. So getting the mileage in and making it to the stores in time is like the biggest hurdle in this. It's not going to be sleeping in the car, and it's definitely not going to be charging. I'm going to show you guys that you can easily be charging even in rural Maine where there's barely anybody around. So because of that, I figured start these 2 stores today, and then at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, which will be Saturday, I'll already be at a more rural store to start off the challenge the right way. And of course, you get to see these nice towns along the way. This place is called Rue 77. That is a great little coffee shop here. And I will be going right over here to Fernald's Country Store. This place is fun. All right, time for some lunch. First stop of the day here, I am resetting my trip. So you can see trip A, 0 miles, 0 kilowatts. We are in Gardiner, Maine, and we are parked across the street from the Renys. This is going to be Renys number 3, because yesterday we just started off getting our first 2 to get a little bit of a head start on the weekend. So I'm here at 9:12 a.m. just after these guys opened. Passport in hand. Here we go. Christmas stuff. Get the passport stamp. Thank you.
Fun.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And we got the train. First stop of the day, knocked out. Back to the Gravity. Looking good. It got rained on last night, so it looks a little bit clean, even though it's actually kind of dirty and needs to be washed. Okay, this is my route. I started here today. This is the 2 stores. P, you can't see what's under it. Those are the 2 stores I went to start off and get it yesterday so that I could start higher up today at 9 a.m. So now I'm coming down here. Okay, and we're off. Going to Bath. I figure I actually should have mentioned, we started this, I reset that trip counter at 80% battery. And like I said, we'll keep track of the efficiency as we go, see how many stops we can make without having to do any charging. But we're going to definitely be exploring some Maine charging, and we'll see what kind of rural options we have today. And it should be good. I think it's a good experiment of EV driving all day in rural areas. Currently, it is 55 degrees, so not too cold, not hot. I do think when I looked at the weather the other day, it should get pretty cold at night. This is Bath, and here's our Renys. This is a cool little town. I've driven by here like a million times on Route 1 over there and never came into this town. This is actually really kind of quaint. I think this is a good place to get a coffee this morning before continuing on. This looks like a high quality Renys here. And I heard there's a train.
Yes, there is a train in every store. It's a boxcar, actually.
Oh, it's a
not the
boxcar.
whole train. It's just a boxcar, and ours is in the center of the store.
Oh, there it is. Just like in the underground. Right there, right at the stairwell. This is a good looking Renys though. I think let's go over. I'm just gonna go over. There's a cafe right here. Cafe Creme. I think I'll go grab a coffee before I continue. But otherwise, I gotta continue on with a lot of speed and keep on hitting all these Renys, or else I'm not gonna get far enough today. That Creme coffee shop must be good because there's a line out the door, so I'm not even gonna go, unfortunately. I'll have to find something else. I'm on too much of a schedule. Looking at my map, now I'm down to R, over to S next. Let's see what that is. So the next one is Renys Topsham, only 16 miles. I'm sorry, only 16 minutes away. That is pretty easy. Since I didn't get a morning coffee at that really busy bakery, I'm going to have to find another location. Coming into Topsham here. This is looking much more like, you know, that sort of suburban middle America right now. There she is. Okay, Topsham, here we come. Look right here, got an aria, don't we? And there's our Renys. Oh wow. Yeah, this is a big one. This is the biggest one I've ever been in. Got a canoe. I wonder where the train is. Oh, the train's right there. That's easy.
Oh, well, there you go. That's a travel.
Yeah.
How many stamps do you have so far?
I think this is 5.
5, okay. Well, I
Perfect.
just came to throw it at you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Good luck.
Another successful easy stamp. I'm spotting EVs around. BZ over there, or no, what's the Solterra? Whatever, same thing. It's kind of cool to see who's got what EVs in Maine. But Gravity looking good in low mode. Let's, we're actually gonna get a coffee in this town because I passed a few things. Like I know there's like a Starbucks right over there. So that's like an easy, reliable. It would have been more fun to get the Creme, whatever, that independent shop, but you do what you can. So let's continue on. Got a coffee and a little breakfast sandwich. I noticed something and I didn't find that it would be worth it to use it, but as I drove around to the Starbucks, I noticed this over here. Oh, look, and we got somebody plugged into it now. Let me zoom way in. There's a little EV Go station right here, a single one. It's useful. It's in a shopping center. I don't think it's too fast. Hey, Ioniq 5. Look at this, lots of EVs in Maine. Who said that cold weather doesn't work? I just got out of the Topsham Renys parking lot. It was like madness. I went in circles looking for garbage. There was so many stores in there, but barely any garbage cans. But got my passport stamp there. Then I hit the Starbucks. Then I saw that EV Go. There was that bolt attached, and then I wasted time in the parking lot, and we're on our way. It got warm. I took off a layer. Yeah, the car is saying 60 degrees out. Let me see what my watch says. My watch says 56, but I'm actually kind of warm, which is nice. It's sunny. So what looked like it was going to be a cold and completely rainy weekend is shaping up all right. And now we're heading south. This is like the unfortunate part of the loop where I wish I could go up north again, but I got to go all the way south to hit the Portland store, and I think one slightly more south than that before I could go back all the way north. So I'm going to continue on and keep on pressing on. You could see here we are now on actual highway. We're going down, what are we on? We're on 295 south. We're off of those rural roads for the time being, and we're pushing some highway miles to get to Portland, which is obviously the big city for Maine. We'll see what that Renys looks like. And I know that Renys is closing at the end of the year, so that's one of the reasons I had to make sure I could cram this Renys road trip extravaganza into this weekend here in early November. We are arriving. We're just 2 blocks away. And Renys should be right here on the right, so I'm looking for a spot. Yeah, there she is, right there on the right. The car is really sensitive about the, it like really helps to make sure you don't hit another car, but it auto brakes you like so much more than you need to be. This is I actually did a horrible park job. I haven't been parking this parallel parking yet. Here we go, Renys Portland.
Oh, cool. Lots of people doing it.
Are they?
Oh, yeah. All summer long.
Hopefully I get through it all today. Yeah. I'll be sleeping in the car somewhere in the north. They told me there's a train. All right, we continue our route. We just got T, which is the Portland store. Now we got to go down to U, which is Biddeford, I guess. And then after that, we have one more stop farther south, which is unfortunate. It gets us way down there. This is like Saco, Wells area. But we got to go down. And then after that, we got to come all the way back up and then start going this way. On to the next stop. I got a little error just now. Something seems to be up with the hold function with the regenerative braking. I don't know, sometimes these errors seem to just happen and then totally disappear and never come again. For reference, I'm just gonna look. I'm in high regen still. And if I let off my regen is definitely there.
Right.
It's hard for me to tell exactly what it's trying to tell me. It feels like the regen is fine. I don't know if I can turn right. I'm so used to New York City, I just expect that I can't turn right anywhere. If you guys don't know that, if you have to drive in New York City, there's no rights on red anywhere. Keep that in mind. But when you're in New York, you feel weird about taking right on reds when you leave New York, like you're always gonna get in trouble or something. Let's see, regenning here. And now this is the hill. I can't know if you can tell. Yeah, so I'm sort of rolling. So even though regen's working, it's not bringing me to like a full hold. So we'll see if that clears. But something maybe to add to the list for the Gravity's early days of random issues. DreamDrive unavailable. Okay, well that's not great. I definitely don't like having it say DreamDrive unavailable. Hopefully a little bit of driving or maybe a reboot when I get to the next Renys. Let's see if it helps. No DreamDrive though. Okay guys, I am in Wells, Maine now. I actually missed it. It was a weird exit to get off at the last one. So since I missed it, instead of trying to double back, I just kept on going to the most south Renys there is. There she is right there on the right.
Calculating. Now turn right and then turn left.
Let's go, baby.
Now turn left and then turn left.
I'm just gonna park here on the end. Since I'm a little nervous about this. Look. I don't know what that's about. I think like it's possible that I wigged out the DreamDrive doing that really tight parking spot in Portland and it glitched it. So hopefully going in to the Renys and cycling this on and off will help. I'm going to just do a reboot though right now before I leave and then walk out of here and hope for the best. This is kind of like a strip mall again, but this one kind of looks a little older. Great news, everybody. DreamDrive is working flawlessly again. Obviously that was a little nerve-wracking, but all it needed was a reboot and we're looking good. I think that most of Gravity's problems are just phantom problems, and they can make you feel nervous at times, but it seems that most of the time just rebooting really helps. And I'm sure eventually this will be all cleared out, but I'm glad that this works because I still have tons of driving to do, and it would be a huge bummer if this was actually gone until service was done. I'm gonna do a little blinker lane change, and you can see that works flawlessly as well. Everything is going good. 11 minutes to the next Renys, and it is 63 degrees according to the car. I don't think it's that warm, and it's 12:32 p.m. So probably a little lunch sometime soon, but I gotta keep on pushing. Entering the next Renys driveway. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Hard right. Okay. There she is. All right. I'm gonna park right here, I think. Why not? Nice and safely. Not too close to anything. Perfect. I just realized it's not even a parking spot. Don't worry, it's fine. I'm quick. In and out, in and out. So this is the Saco store. We were just at Wells. I think I kept on getting them confused. Let's go in and get this done. Oh, you know what I forgot to do at the last place was look for the train. I got the train here though, with the owner.
What's the weather gonna be this weekend?
I thought it was gonna be a lot worse than this. It's actually pretty nice out. But yeah, now I'm going more into the rural areas, up north. And the next one is number 9. So apparently I get a chocolate bar.
You do. And a gift certificate, I think, for $10.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, it's a nice ride.
Okay.
Have a great day.
Thank you. Stamp 8 acquired. Gone all the way down here. We're back up here. And that was Portland. So now we're coming up here to B. That's our next Renys. Renys Windham. And that's starting to go finally up north, where we will see how far we can get today. really don't know right now. We are coming into, what is this, Windham? I already forgot the name of the town. I'm moving to too many towns too quick. I was looking at the nav, and what do you know, it looks like there might be a Tesla Supercharger in the same parking lot as the Renys. So that's going to be something we definitely check out, because that could be a great time for a little stop. Maybe I could be on the charger while we're in Renys. I'm at 34%. So we still have plenty of mileage left. But this would be a good opportunity to charge. I've never been in this part of Maine before. And so it's all new to me. We're coming in here, sorry, blurry. And when I look at charging, look at this. Look at that. Tesla charger right there. So I might be able to park there, walk over to Renys and get the stamp there, and then continue on. So actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to click the charging button, and I'm going to hit precondition. And since I haven't been navigating to the charger, that's something you can do. Obviously, you would want to do it earlier than 2 minutes to the charger, but it's cool that you can do that. That's a feature you can't currently do or couldn't do when I had the Tesla. And it's nice to have that flexibility. So we're more in, inland Maine now. So far on this trip, we've really been in like the touristy part of Maine and the coast. So inland Maine is like a whole different ball game. And I'm excited to be able to get into here and explore it more. I have walked a lot of the Appalachian Trail in Maine. So I did kind of come somewhere around here. I'm not exactly sure, but I did like the 100-mile wilderness up at Katahdin and in the Monson area. And so when you get inland, you get into the mountains and the woods, and there's hiking and a lot of outdoorsy stuff. And it's a good time. It's a good state. So I'm in the Renys parking lot. Renys is on the right. Okay, I see it over there. You can't see it on camera. I'm going to take a left, though, because I'm going to look for this charger. I think I'll put myself on a charger and then hopefully walk over there. We're out of Hannaford. That's probably why there's a supercharger. A lot of superchargers in Maine are at the Hannafords. I don't know if they have a deal or they're smart and they're always renting it out. Over here on the right. Let's go. We're definitely plugging in here, and then, what am I saying? And then going to Renys. Oh, we got a funky Model 3 here. Cool. Okay, let's go. Let's get in here. I'm gonna take this last one, 2D, and I'm going to authenticate through the app for the cheaper rates, because I bought up that plan since I'm doing so much driving lately. And good. Park it. Park. Done. So you can sort of see how that went in the app. I recorded it. Plugged in here, no sweat. Authenticated really quick. We are at 118, 125. I assuming we're going to go up to 220. I have to use the bathroom really bad. And I honestly don't care if this goes to 220. I just want to go get my passport stamped. Yeah, okay, we're over above 200. I'm going to leave it here. Possibly these derate a little bit if they get hot, but temperature's cool. Everything's cool right now. We're in northern Maine. Or, not northern. You know what I'm saying. They also got some charge point stuff over here. Level 2, if you plan on shopping long. And 2 available 62 kilowatt. I mean, damn. It's something, but at least Tesla's here fixing any problems with charging. I think we're lucky right over here in this parking lot. Dang, it's backlit, but there's a Starbucks and Chipotle. That sounds like a good lunch because it's almost 2 and I haven't had lunch yet. So I think I'm gonna hit that up before all that though. We're hitting the Renys. Passport in hand. This is also a pretty big one. I've been getting sort of excited and forgetting about the train thing. Oh, there's the train. It's up in here above the counter. And they don't hide them very much, do they? There it is with the picture. Is my 9th. So I hear I'm like supposed to get a chocolate bar or something.
If you want to go
Thank
pick
you.
out a candy bar, that's the ones that say Renys on them.
$10 gift certificate, chocolate bar, and my passport getting more full. For sure, I'm just gonna go get lunch at Chipotle. Okay guys, that was legitimately the slowest Chipotle I've ever visited. Hopefully it didn't cost me a Renys stop on today. I'm already at 89%, like I got so much charge. So let's stop charging. Oh, I probably should have just stopped charging once I figured out my next stop. We're out and close the flap and let's get in the car. We gotta figure out the next place to go. And I'm gonna just eat my bowl on the way. But like, that was a ton of charge, which was useful, but also I'm on a schedule here. I gotta get to a lot of Renys. Next stop is this one, C. Okay, that's it. Bridgton Maine. Let's go. Okay, I'm driving. I just got out of that parking lot. That was the absolutely weirdest Chipotle experience I've ever had. And I had the most like New York moment that you would have as like a New Yorker coming to rural Maine. So Chipotle is busy in New York, obviously, and it goes fast. And the line is busy and tight. The line in there was so, like, there was so much space between people. I didn't even realize there was a line. I thought there was like a few people waiting for the bathroom. And so I just basically cut everybody. And then it was about 5 minutes of nothing happening. And then one dude worked up the courage to let me know that I cut everybody. Like somebody could have told me in advance. I think most people are just gonna let me cut, but I didn't mean to. It's like, I obviously went back to the back of the line. I'm not trying to cut anybody, but the gap of line was just so big that it just didn't seem like a line at all. So I just kind of barreled in there and just did what I wanted to do. I probably looked like a jerk, but whatever. I wasn't a jerk. I went to the back. And it took like, I don't know, it took like 15 minutes or 10 minutes. I have no idea to get that burrito or burrito bowl, but it felt like forever. Now I'm continuing my journey and I'm just gonna eat it with the help of some DreamDrive. But we are good. We hit the 9th one, so I guess that's the halfway mark. That's probably why they give you the chocolate bar and the $10. So if I look at my nav, let's put on DreamDrive. This is always the safe thing to do, is have DreamDrive on. If you're ever, in my opinion, if you're ever gonna look at like screens and touch things, it's always good to have your drive support on. And I'm on like, let me actually switch the camera. I'm on this country road and DreamDrive really works nicely. I'm happy with that. It's good that it doesn't have to be like a pre-mapped highway. But if I come down here and I go to trip information, so far we've done, it's definitely not the halfway in mileage, but so far we've done 148 miles, 2.70 miles per kilowatt hour, which is, you know, not the best, but at the same time, so far the majority of this trip has been I-95 up here. And in Maine, they have a 70 mile an hour speed limit. You're pushing above that when you're following the, I just hit the brake to make sure of being safe to go around this guy. But, you know, you obviously do more than 70 if you're just keeping up with traffic. So that's obviously not the best for your efficiency. Anyhow, we are 26 minutes out from, what did I say? Bridgton? Something like that, Renys. And that'll be number 10. We're doing good. And we're going northwest. I think the population will be thinning out up here. So it'll be a different vibe. And it's been a nice sunny day. Like, I kind of expected rain all day, but it's not been happening. It's been really nice. We have a few more hours till the Renys start closing. Wherever we get to at like the 6 o'clock closing time of Renys is gonna be what decides where I camp. Okay, in Bridgton here. Prime parking. I just ran across the street. Prime parking, and I'm in. I'm just here to get a stamp.
Alright, what number is this for you?
10.
10. Alright, you got your free candy bar and everything?
Yeah.
Alright.
And my $10.
No way, you got your... Here.
$16.90.
Bar.
And then, if I can keep on remembering to do this, there's the train. The girl telling me in Damariscotta that they're hidden, I mean, I guess, but there it is. This is kind of like a small town, but it's a little bit cuter. I like it. All right, so we made it to C. This is our day so far. Boom, 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 boom. And now I got a big stretch up here. Now we're going D. I will check on my phone and get that put into the nav. Here you go. Here's a funny thing that just happens every once in a while. It hasn't happened to me in a long time, but every once in a while you just get in and it boots up, like, kind of, but not totally. So if I can use both my, see, I can't do both my fingers. I gotta hit the X, the microphone, and the brake, and then it'll reboot. I gotta put the camera down to do it though. Okay, that's weird. I can't reboot it. It's kind of stuck in that screen, so I'm just walking away just to, like, try cycling it. So loud. I walked away enough to where it is locked. I'm hoping that that's a cycle. Let's find out. Oh, I still see the screen stuck like that. That makes me nervous. Okay. So I can't shift. See, that's not great. This is something, I said this is something that might happen every once in a while. This is something that's never happened to me. So that's kind of odd. It's like that. This whole screen is stuck. Okay. I guess I'm gonna walk away farther and see what happens. Okay. I walked away. Not like really far, but a minute. And it's locked. And I don't know. Actually, if this doesn't work, I'm actually kind of confused. I might have to get, like, Lucid on the phone to find out what the heck's going on with this, because this is a first for me, and definitely not great. Not a great thing to happen when you're road tripping far from home. So let's fingers crossed. I'm gonna, like, look when I walk up. I'm gonna look if the screen has reset before I even get in. If it hasn't reset, maybe I'll, like, open the trunk or something. Oh, it is off. Okay, good sign. Fingers crossed right now. it's good to see that, because before it was just stuck with the half black screen. Okay. Let's see. Well, this is where it was. Let's see if I can shift. Damn it. Oh my God. Okay. We're back in. Okay. Lucid, the gravity always works. Like, don't get me wrong, but it is scary sometimes. We're back in business. Let's go back to park. Oh, okay. Now, yeah, like this is a full boot up now. Everything's come back. Okay. Let's get the nav where we want it. All right. What I want you guys to take away from this, like if you are prospective gravity buyers, don't take this as bad. These are like bugs that I know they're working on. I think the takeaway here should be that it works. It gave me a little scare for a second there, but everything works. And it's just like, sometimes it just needs a little reboot or something. That glitch has never happened to me, but like I did have half black screens, kind of like a stuck state before. But if you are an owner of Gravity and you haven't had that happen to you, now you know. Even if you can't reset it, because I couldn't reset it there, you can just walk away, let the car lock, give it a minute to cycle, and then come back. It seems like problem solved. And earlier today, you saw me get that glitch, I think, with the DreamDrive and me parking kind of close to those other cars. You're seeing a lot of glitches today. This is definitely more glitches than normal, like a normal day. But I guess I am on the road all day doing like towns and highways and the whole variety of things. So you're bound to come into some little hiccups, I guess. I am now continuing on. This is probably the biggest distance for me, 1 hour and 30 minutes to the next Renys. It's the Farmington, I think it was. Unless it's Farmingdale, I'll double check. It's funny because I'm going to so many towns trying to remember everything that I'm getting everything mixed up. We'll be there at 4:30. That gives us a little bit time to get farther before the Renys start closing. So we'll get 2 more Renys in today, hopefully, maybe 3. I'm not sure how it goes, but we'll be definitely camping up north. And hopefully it's a good night. And then we'll talk about camping later on once we're parked for the evening. Made it to Farmington. Here's the Renys here. We're starting to lose the daylight, but the town smells good. Smells like a garlic knot or something. Let's go get our 10th or 11th stamp, whatever this is. We got to get moving. We got to keep going before it gets dark. I got to get more distance.
Okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Oh, there's a stamp for. Have you ever seen this?
No.
Oh, there's a stamp for every store.
She's very new.
Oh, Renys Passport.
Here we go.
Well, I'm road tripping all this weekend, doing all of them.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I'm recording it and
Okay, here we go. Boom.
Farmington
Here
done.
we go. What number store are we for you here?
I think 11.
Oh, you've already gotten your chocolate bar and everything.
I got my
haven't
chocolate bar. Yeah, yeah. Another success. And yeah, we're losing daylight. It's gonna be a nighttime video soon. The trip over here was actually really cool. I mean, it was the longest drive so far, like 1.5 hours. But there was a lot of really nice sort of roads to carve up. It was a beautiful drive. I know I've put in some footage, but you guys, yeah, it was fun to do. Okay. Let's see. Watch the car not boot up this time. Okay. We're good. Yep, Madison store next. I'm gonna get that into the nav. We're right here. So over there. All right, got it plugged in. We're moving. It's basically like race mode to get to as many of these as I can tonight, because once they're closed, it's gonna be kind of boring, I think. I'll be just sitting alone in the car. So 27 minutes. We're gonna get there right before 5. So yeah, that's a definite. We're gonna make that. We'll see how good we do, and we'll see how far we end up getting tonight. Since we've done a lot more driving now, you can see we've done 232 miles, used 82 kilowatt hours. And what does it say? I'm sorry, I'm getting blinded by a car. It says 2.81 miles per kilowatt hour. So we did come up a little bit since we weren't on the highways, but the roads were still nice, curvy, carvy roads with almost nobody on them. So, you know what I mean. Madison Maine. Madison Renys. Oh, thank you. Here we go. This is feeling real small town. Hello. Can I get a stamp?
Yep, and where you got the other register, I'll walk you right out.
Is this your 9th or your last?
No, it's like 12th or something
Okay.
like that. I'm doing like a weekend road trip getting all of them.
Oh. Well, have fun. How many have you gotten today?
Pretty much all of them except the 2 Damariscotta I got yesterday.
Oh, yep.
So like 10 at least today, I guess. And now we're getting closer to the closing hours.
Yeah.
So.
There you go.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too. This town has got some people in it, but there was like barely anybody on the way. And the roads were rough. They were definitely saw some snow in this area for sure. Like really pitted and really up and down. It was kind of interesting. So let's see where we're heading next. 21 miles,
Head towards Main
29 minutes. We're dealing with darkness now. The iPhone definitely makes it look brighter than it is. It's pretty dark. So
Now turn left.
it's kind of a different feeling road trip all of a sudden. Is this the left right here? Okay. So on to Waterville. I think the guy one store back said Waterville was open late. So too bad that wasn't
Now turn right.
too bad that wasn't something after. Anyhow, we'll see what ones are actually open late and what we can end up doing. Past 6:30 or whatever the majority of them close at. So far, drive's been good. Gravity's been good. Charging has been a non-issue, really, because that one pit stop where there was a Tesla Charger just hanging out, ready to use, where we were anyways, got me so much more battery than I expected. So I was trying to showcase how you're going to be able to find charging in rural Maine, and it just wasn't even hard. It just came upon us without even looking for it. And we're at 57% right now, so we still got tons of range. And even if we don't do any charging tonight and keep on driving, we're still going to have tons of battery for camp mode. And I think one of the things I like to do when I'm doing something like this is like see if wherever I end up at night, see if there's a free charger somewhere. A lot of times like medical centers and town halls just have free chargers, and it's like I could just sit there and plug in overnight and camp there and then wake up with a full battery. But since I don't know where we're going to end yet, we're just going to keep on going and then research that when the time comes. So funny, I was just saying charging hasn't been an issue in basically the last clip, and here I am at a Tesla Supercharger at a Hannaford, same kind of, it's the same grocery store, and this is where the Renys is. So once again, extremely lucky. I'm just getting charging exactly where I need to, and it really makes life easy. So there's the Renys right there. I'm just plugging in here. I'm getting charged up. I wasn't preconditioned or anything, but it's fine. Like, it's gonna give me enough juice to just continue on, and hopefully I can get 2 more Renys in tonight. I'm not sure, but running over to this one, and then I'll get stamped. I'll get back to the car, and the next stop is, I think it's called Pittsfield Maine, something like that. This Waterville area is, I think, a much bigger area up here inland than a lot of the other places because there's a lot going on here. Here we go, strip mall. Hi, I'm getting all my stamps today and tomorrow.
Nice. How many did this make today?
This might be 11 today or something.
Did you get you got your
Yeah. I
got
got.
your 9? Okay.
Yeah,
Making sure.
I heard that there's 2 Renys that are open later, and is this one of them that's open later than 6:30?
Yeah, this one's open until 8.
Do you know the other one that's open that late?
Yes, probably Augusta.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I don't think I'm
Have you
going that
been-
direction yet.
Have you been to Augusta yet?
No,
No.
I gotta go. What is it, Pittsfield, and then even farther north?
Oh, okay.
That's where I'm going, and then
Yeah,
back down
so
around.
all of our stores are right on this.
Oh yeah, I have like a whole map of it out. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah, they're all
Oh,
right
that's
there.
funny though. Another success. So, Augusta, that is not in the direction, I don't think, that we're going right now. So I don't know if we're going to be able to take advantage of the later store hour. I'm just going to gun it up to Pittsfield, because then the next one is like a little bit farther north, and I just don't know if I'll be able to get that far. So we'll see. Maybe I'm sleeping at that one way up there. I'll check back when I'm in the car. I can tell you one thing though, the temperature's dropping. I think it might be in the high 30s now. It's very cold. And for whatever reason, maybe it's because of the supermarket, it smells like fried chicken everywhere. So it's really weird. Here's the Gravity, looking strong. Let's get in, get our route, then we'll unplug. Okay, Pittsfield is in the nav, 20 minutes, 20 miles. We got up to 66%. I don't remember what we came in here with, but you know, it's a little bit. Doesn't hurt. I think we're in the low 50s. Charging stop, it says on the screen. Plug this puppy back into there. Close up my port. I feel like I'm in a race now because I'm racing the clock. That was awesome. Just to get like a random bit of charge always makes life better. There are so many cannabis stores in Maine. There's also this place called Aroma Joe's that I keep on seeing everywhere. That's coffee, and I've like always noticed it on one place on like Route 1 where I drive up from normally, but I've never gone. And now that I see that it's so many places, I really want to check it out. It seems like a place in Maine that I should go. We're getting on 95 here. Arrival time is 5:51 for Pittsfield, which means Well, I gotta double check if the stores close at 6 or 6:30. But that means Pittsfield is definitely good. We're definitely getting there, you know, assuming nothing bad happens. After that, that's when it's up in the air. Like, if the stores are open to 6:30, I might be able to get one more. But if not, that will then be the determining moment where we decide, okay, I drive to the next Renys, but it'll be closed, so then I'll camp out around there. Okay, Renys Pittsfield, literally like 9 minutes before they close. And I think I found out a little problem I'm going to talk to you about after this. Hello. Good, how are you guys? I'm just doing a road trip. Just sneaking this one in by a moment.
Just because you were here, huh?
Oh no, I just decided to drive the whole weekend and just do the whole all at all.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm doing like a little video and like doing the whole thing.
How many have you gone to so far?
This is probably around 12 or something.
Nice.
But I realized there's a problem. Augusta's not in that, and I'm realizing there's an Augusta store.
Well, they will give you an insert or something to go in this.
So now I'm like, I gotta go back off my route. But they're open till 8, I heard. So I think I can get there, and then I gotta come all the way back up here to Dexter and camp there.
Oh,
But as long as I can make it,
awesome.
it works. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay, so you probably heard the issue. This is how I made the route based on the passport. But the passport doesn't have Augusta because Augusta is new. Augusta is like only a few miles away from where we started this morning. So I could have just went there, but I didn't know that it was a store because of it wasn't in the passport. So now I have to go put it in the nav. Since they are one of the 2 stores that's open till 8, I think I can get down there, get the stamp, and then drive all the way back up here, and then all the way north to Dexter, which is already closed in like 3 minutes, so there's no way I'm getting there. So I can then camp out there and start the day there. So that's the plan. Let me put Augusta in the nav and make sure I can make it. Okay, we're driving on the highway. I know it's dark. I wonder if I could turn the light on. I wonder if that makes me look any better. We're talking about an 80-mile round trip penalty, basically. Weirdly, this is not going to impact the trip because every other Renys is closed as of this exact minute, as far as I understand, except for Watertown, which we already visited, Waterville, and Augusta. And so Augusta's open till 8. So we're gonna get there before 8. We'll get the stamp. It's not in the passport. So I didn't even realize until today that it was real. And some employees kept saying Augusta's open late, but I thought that was Gardiner where I started because it's so close. But I guess it's new, and it's newish enough where it's not in the passport. So now, even though it's not in the, I don't want to be a hack. I got to go to it so I could say I went to every Renys. It's not fair to skip it just because it's not in the book. So they'll give me the insert, and I'll get the full, real deal. I'll really do it. So like I said, it actually won't affect anything because if I wasn't going to Augusta right now, I would just head up north farther to Dexter. And then I wouldn't have been able to go to that Renys. I would have just had to camp there. So I'm going to go south the 40 miles and then back up north the 40 miles. And I'll be exactly where I was before I found out about this problem. And I'll get the Renys. Augusta, I'll get the stamp, I'll get the street cred, and then I will continue on to Dexter like I plan to and camp up there. It'll just be later. And in all honesty, like, no biggie, because what else was I gonna do sitting around in the car in that town, like starting at like 6 o'clock. So it'll be a little more interesting. Augusta is a bigger town in Maine. It's the capital. I don't really know if it's nice. I don't know if I've actually ever been there. But I'm sure there's something more interesting that I can get there. I could maybe get a little dinner and then head up to Dexter, and my night will just be more mileage, more hours in the car, but more interesting. So that's where we stand. I am on 95 South, and I will be riding this puppy for another 31 minutes to get to the next Renys. And so I will just check in with you then. This road is, as you see, not much to it. Let me turn the light off. Oops, I put on my hazards. People are gonna think I'm crazy. Okay, not much to it. This is what it looks like. This is what we're dealing with. DreamDrive Pro is a dream. It's doing a great job. It really makes the trip a lot easier. I know like the Tesla fans are gonna knock it. It's not full self-driving, blah, 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 but I think it does more than enough for like the majority of what we really need in this current state of being. And it will be nice. It'll be nice to have it be, like I am touching the wheel. It'll be nice to have it be better, but I'm actually quite happy with it as is. But I am excited for updates. I don't know if there's anything else to say EV oriented. This has been a lot of journeying and getting the stamps and blah, 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 not as much as a EV oriented nerd fest, but we're doing good. Charging has been really easy and almost non-existent feeling. Like we haven't even had to think about it. We've done 300 miles and we've used 106 kilowatt hours. Sorry. Everything's going good. So see you in Augusta. Here we are in Augusta. This is the one that's not in the book that really threw me for a loop. So let's go in there, talk to them, and figure out how to get the extra page. A Maine adventure. Yes, this has been an adventure. I just found out that there was this store.
Do you not have it?
It doesn't have a page for it, so they told me there's like an insert or something.
Yes, we do.
And hello, I finally am not racing the clock of Renys closing anymore. And so I took a second to relax, and I had a not so amazing dinner at you-know-where, right there. So next I put in the nav. I'm gonna be going up to, back to that Supercharger we were at, I believe, in Waterfield, and then on to Dexter, Maine up here. And then I'll camp up there, and I'll have to wait for Renys to open in the morning. But I just noticed that it looks like Renys opens at 10 on Sunday, not 9. So now I gotta sleep later than I expected, or just kill more time than expected. Anyhow, let's get to the charger. The road there is just boring, dark highway, so I will check back in when we're there. And we're back here at the Supercharger. I've already been plugged in a little bit. I was chatting on the phone, but I came off 200 kilowatts at about 50%. I'm at 180 right now, and I have nothing else to do tonight other than sleep, but first drive up to Dexter, Maine. So I figure I get this up much higher. There's no point in not, in my opinion. I looked up on PlugShare to see if there was, like I was talking about before, if there was any free chargers in the town, but it's pretty low on level 2 options up there. So I could have got closer on than I am here at this location, which we were already at. This is where one of the Renys is over to the left, but I have the Tesla membership pricing, and it's a $250. There was like a 125 kilowatt charge point available. So I said, screw that. I'll just come here again, and then I'll drive up there, and then I'll camp, and that obviously will take some energy as well. I have some time to kill, so I am going to go into Hannaford and see if maybe I can get like a bottle of iced coffee or something for the morning. Maybe some kind of breakfast food. I don't know. Hey, what's up? Sorry, this is like kind of spooky looking. I'm using my little Fantic tire inflator light to light up my face. I'm in the back of the Gravity right now, and it is 10:30 at night, and the battery is at 86%. We'll take down that percentage, and then we'll check in the morning what percentage we have left. The thing is that last time I tried doing camp mode without actually having camp mode, I think I left out like a crucial thing because I was in my mom's driveway. This time I'm in a Walmart parking lot, which is something I've heard people doing forever. Like I always see people doing that on the internet, and it's going to be my first time trying that. But security is what I overlooked last time. I didn't even think about locking the doors last time I tried camp mode. So this time I did it totally different. And if you remember from my video where I did do the camp mode, I tried keep and it just turned off. Well, I think I realize now that I never actually ended up in keep mode because the screens were still on. And you can see here, the screens are not on. I'm using keep mode now. And what I did differently this time was I put on keep mode, I crawled to the back, shut the front door from the back here, and then with the key fob, I hit lock, and then I took the battery out of the key fob. And also my phone's Bluetooth is off. So I think, actually the Bluetooth, that's a Tesla thing. That's not important for this. I think that I actually have security in here now. I'm locked in, and that makes me feel more comfortable. Like you can see I have the, what do you call them? Like the privacy shade things up that are part of the Lucid comfort and convenience package. But what I don't have is like any actual real window blockers on any of these windows or the roof. So although those will sort of help, if somebody wants to look in here, they can just look in and see me. It's just because they don't make anything for the Gravity yet, and no third party is doing that. I could make something, I could do something with Reflectix and stuff, and I would like to do that. I just haven't had a second, but I'm not too worried about it, about people looking in. I'm not worried. But what I do think is that it's going to change how much camp mode energy uses overnight. Because if we had some insulation in the windows, I bet we would use a lot less energy. But so this is going to be I would say like not a worst case scenario, but it's supposed to hit 32 degrees tonight here. So we're going to hit freezing, and we're running this thing at 73. So we'll see. And it's 10:30, and I'll probably get up around 8 or something like that. I don't really know. Hopefully I sleep well. Also, as far as the divot, the big gap that's down here, I didn't have the table that I used in my mom's driveway with me. I actually just shoved my Patagonia Black Hole 100-liter bag with my excess clothes into it, and it's working. It's like nice and flat. So that was a good solve for tonight. So basically I'm going to relax, and then I'm just shy of 20 minutes away from the Dexter Renys, which is where I need to start tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. But today was really productive. I got through the majority of the Renys in the Passport, even with that big detour, adding the 80 miles of bonus driving. So I'll see you guys in the morning with an update on how much energy we used. The one thing that this car has over camping in my Model Y, this has so much space. There is an abundance of space below my feet. It's really, really awesome. And it just feels a lot more cozy in here than being in the Model Y. Like, I just realized the microphone's not even near me. I'm sorry. I hope you could have heard me. But it's just so much more roomy in here, which kind of just makes it feel happier, should I say? Like, not that I'm claustrophobic, but when you feel cramped, when you're closer to the ceiling, it's just, you can't do as much, and it's not as enjoyable to be in. I really like being in here, and assuming I don't get a knock in the night, I just think this is going to be a good overnight. Got my laptop there. I'm gonna like pop open a movie and watch a little movie for a little bit, but I'm all in my jammies, got my teeth brushed, and I'm basically ready to go to bed. And that Walmart, luckily right there, they have a Dunkin' Donuts in there, so I can get a hot coffee and I wake up and it's gonna be good. So, like I said, see you in the morning. Hopefully we don't use too much battery in this freezing night. Well, it's morning. There's like a little motel down there.